Microplastics. Today's a home day on farm, so I'm going to take the chance to go in, declutter of the kitchen, do some decluttering of the kitchen, as well as getting rid of some of the main contributors to microplastics in our diet. I know you'll use the last one that comes up and you will be surprised by it. Let's head into the kitchen, we'll get started, we'll start with some decluttering and we'll end with a haul to replace those items that we've gotten rid of out of the kitchen. The first place we're going to go to in the kitchen is actually the cutlery drawer. So let's have a look about what we pull out and what we're going to get rid of. Okay, we're going to make two piles. We're going to get keep and get rid of. So let's see what we find. Does anyone know what this one is? I don't think I know what it does. I also don't know what this one is. So if you know what this one is, let me know. Now, I absolutely used to love this one for slicing eggs and tomatoes when we were processing tomatoes, but the blades have bent and they no longer hold in position when you're cutting, so you then get different size slices, so it's going to go out. These are the cot screws from when my boys were first born. We have a different cot since then because I couldn't find these and they've been in this drawer all along.
I think I've already pulled one or two of these out, so I'm going to work out which ones actually work and which ones don't, because I know some of them don't work. I'm going to get rid of the one that doesn't work.
So this is the pile that's all going out. And this is the pile we're going to keep. And we're going to see which ones of these work and which ones don't. I think that's the other one there. No. I'm going to try which ones work of that and get rid of which one ever doesn't. A quick few things that I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of some plastic bowls. I'm going to get rid of some plastic measuring cups, and I'm going to replace those with stainless steel. Then I'm also going to get rid of the plastic chopping boards and show you what I'm going to replace it with. All of this. These, which I've been given and have never used. And these, which have been well used but are very much starting to rub off. And last but not least, I told you would be surprised, I am getting rid of tea bags. Tea bags are actually made with wood pulp and plastic. It's turned into a slurry and then it is pressed really, really thinly and the tea bag is cut from that. So every time you are having a cup of tea, you are ingesting microplastics. So I hope those couple of items have helped you work out what you need to declutter from your kitchen. Well, let's get into the haul to be able to show you what we're replacing. Okay, now that's all out of the way and everything we've separated between what we didn't want and what we did want, it's now time to do a bit of a haul. House had a sale on, that's why I went there. I needed some extra storage jars from the pantry, so I have some glass jars. These ones were probably actually from the reject shop. I needed a new sieve for when I'm doing lemon curd or jams. A funnel to help with canning. I had a plastic one of these. It's a little sieve. So I've upgraded that one. My last lemon juicer, I love glass, but I couldn't find a glass one. So this is stainless steel for all those citrus that we're growing here in our little orchard that I put in since I moved to the farm. We've got tongs. We used to call them gotchas growing up because we used to get chased by them and be like, gotcha. A new whisk, because the last one had those plastic bits that were coming off on it. We use this a lot, whether that's for veggies or for chips. We don't deep fry a lot, but when we do, it's super handy. Now I know that I already had a soup scoop, but we do quite a lot. So sometimes, especially in winter, it is nice to have two. So you don't necessarily have to go all minimal. Two different types, one slotted, one not. I'm not sure what my preference is. I'm not sure what the difference is. If you know that it makes a difference to your cooking, add that in the comment section below. Two mashers, because the kids love cooking with me, so it's nice to have a second masher they can help with. I've always wanted one of these. I don't know if you can see, but it's got that little lever there with the scoop, so that when you're doing like cupcakes and things, apparently it's much easier to measure out and you don't need to do the 2 spoons. So I'm going to replace those plastic boards that we throw out with this one. It is cut from all 1 piece of timber. It was done by a fellow who is down at the local markets from local wood. It is untreated, unseasoned. I'm going to get some beeswax from the lady down the road, season it up. That'll be Friday, so then I can be able to start cooking on that. It's got to be beeswax or a special oil, not just cooking oil, otherwise cooking oil goes rancid. So very excited for all of that. I think it's going to make a big difference in how we feel, especially in the long term. So enjoy. If you're wondering where some of those plastic utensils are going to go, so some of them, such as these ones, which are still in great condition, some of them have barely been used, they're going to go down at the farm stand, the farm gate stand, for anybody else who is wanting something like that. As I said in my decluttering video, Decluttering 101 for farms and homestays, a lot of the time we're too far away from town to be able to donate a lot of that stuff, or when we go to donate it, they're not being taken. So here where I am at the moment, the donation bins are closed. They are not taking any more donations. So it'll go down on the farm stand. Anything that I've decluttered for anyone else to go through, it'll just be for them to pick up. Any of the bigger, newer things that I'm decluttering from the house at the moment, I am giving first offer to any of my friends or family who are wanting items like that first, before they go and find somewhere else in their final resting place. I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me today, and have a lovely day. So I hope those couple of items have helped you work out what you can declutter from your kitchen to reduce the plastic that you and your family are ingesting into those microplastics each and every day. Now let's get into the haul to see what I'm replacing all that big pile of items that I'm going to get rid of.